Well, hello guys. My name is Jason, and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Corsair H100i all-in-one liquid CPU cooler. So taking a look at the front of the box, we have a picture of the H100i itself, which is a 240mm dual radiators liquid CPU cooler. It's compatible for both Intel and AMD sockets and features their Corsair Link software. Taking a look at the side of the box, we have a list of features which are included with the H100i, and it has a 5-year limited lifetime warranty, so you should be pretty well down the road. So let's take a look at the features, shall we? So it features their Corsair Link software, which enables you to monitor your coolant temperatures, control your fan speeds, and control your LED lightings. It's a dual radiator cooling unit and has their SP120L fans, also thicker tubing, advanced coat plate, and their easy installation magnetic mounting brackets. So let's take a look at the other side of the box. We have a list of dimensions and specifications for your fans and radiator. Moving downwards, we face the back, or should I say the bottom of the box. Corsair includes a comparison chart between the Intel box cooler or stock cooler against the H100i in terms of performance and noise at 100% load. This is pretty unfair for the stock cooler because, well, since they are in two different tiers of cooling units, and below that the Corsair includes a compatibility list with both Intel and AMD sockets. Taking a look at the middle of the box, Corsair basically tells you what is the H100i, and they list out the requirements in apparently lots of different languages that you will need to operate this unit. Off to the side, Corsair has a list of the contents and accessories which are included in the box. So speaking of the box, why don't we unbox this thing and see what lies in the gut of the H100i box. So opening up the box, first we find a Corsair Solutions Guide 2012 edition, which has a list of their line of products which you can buy from them. Also included in the box is a warranty against defects notification for Australian consumers, and finally a quick start guide for your H100i, which tells you the included hardware, how you install the backplate, the CPU cooler, the radiators and fans. They also tell you how to connect the cables, which are included with this package, and I guess that's all from the top. And finally, taking a look at the gut itself. So we have some accessories and the included H100i cooling unit itself. But first of all, we're gonna take a look at the accessories first. So give me a moment, guys. And guys, we're back. So included in the box are a pair of Corsair SP120L fans, which is a downgrade from the original SP120 fans, which has the colorful mod rings which you can change, and also the rubber side mounts which reduces the vibration. These fans are pressure optimized if you take a look at the blades themselves, so it shouldn't be a problem pushing tons of air through a highly restrictive volume such as a radiator. So I guess that's it for the fans, and they are PWM, so it's pretty nice. Off to the other accessories, we have a bunch of cables, which includes let's chuck it aside. 2 PWM fan splitters, which controls 2 fans each, and also a Corsair link interface cable, which connects the water block to your motherboard. So this, we have 2 ends here. One is a mini USB port end, and the other end is a USB socket. So this part plugs into your motherboard USB header, and this part plugs into your CPU cooler. To the other accessories, we have the Intel magnetic mounting brackets, which in theory helps you to install the CPU water block and pump combo in a snap. Included with it are mounting brackets for both Intel and AMD, as well as a nice and solid CPU retention plate for your Intel motherboards. Off to the other accessories, we also have a bunch of screws, mounting screws, which has washers, mounting screws for your fans and radiators, for the water block, and Intel and AMD sockets. So I guess that's all for the accessories, and let's take a look at the cooler itself. So let me remove the plastic packaging that protects the radiator and the water block from any damage. And unfortunately, we ran out of memory, so let's take a look at the radiator of the unit. So the radiator features a thick aluminum fin array, which increases your total surface area alongside with the cooling capacity, meanwhile maintaining quite a low profile without sacrificing the performance. So connecting the water block with the radiator is the included tubing, which is nice and thick black as well, compared to the older generations, which is made out of corrugated plastic tubings with anti-kink coils, which doesn't look that great and is not that flexible. So speaking of flexible, the tubes included are pretty flexible too. No matter how I do to it, it does not kink easily. And connecting the tubes to the water block is some nice and flexible fittings, which enables you to position the tubings at whatever position you want. So let's take a look at the block itself as I remove the protective plastic sheet. We find the cooler itself in a nice and elegant form. So speaking of the water block, why don't I show you how the magnetic mounting brackets function. So let me position the water block so you can take a look at it easily. And here's your Intel mounting bracket, and I'm gonna snap this in quite easily. See? It's so simple. You just snap this in. When you want to change sockets or change a CPU, just pull them off. These are metal and this one is magnetic. And taking a look at the other parts of the block, we have a port for your mini USB connector, which interfaces with this cable, and you will plug this in this way, and this part plugs into your motherboard header. And there's quite a small hole here which has another port, which I'm not quite sure what is it for. And taking a look at the other side, we first find a cable running out of the water block, which has a SATA power connector and a fan connector. This one plugs into your SATA power plugs, and this one plugs into your motherboard CPU fan header. And here we also have 2 ports, if you can see that. We have 2 ports which enables you to plug in the included PWM fan splitters in here, and you can control the included fans with the Corsair Link software. And finally, let's take a look at the bottom of the water block. So the water block is made out of copper, which is pretty nice since it's able to transfer the heat efficiently compared to other types of metal. And on top of that, we also have a pre-applied layer of high performance thermal compound, which apparently has been damaged by the plastic cover. And I guess that's it for the Corsair H100i, and thank you for checking out my unboxing video of the Corsair H100i all-in-one liquid CPU cooler. Subscribe if you think this video is cool and would like to see more of this content in the future. Also, pricing and availability are linked in the description below, so you can check it out on where to buy it and how much it costs. So yeah, I guess that's it, and thank you for watching. See you next time.